Okay, so another step that you can take to further hide your identity on the internet is to use a VPN. So a VPN pretty much sends all your traffic through an encrypted tunnel, just so that no one else can access your data or read your traffic or anything while you're on the web. So it's gonna allow you to browse the internet securely. So you can pay for a VPN solution, use a free one online, or set up your own open VPN server on like an AWS or DigitalOcean, private server for about $1 to $6 a month. And there's a guide right here that you guys can follow that I've used before, and I'll video on doing this soon as well, because I did run into some troubles and some things didn't work, and I had to figure that out. So there will be a video on that soon. So I recommend that you spin up like an AWS free tier machine. It'll be free, or if anything, it'll cost you like 6 cents a month, and just install OpenVPN server on it, and then you can use that as your VPN. One more step. We were taking multiple steps. This is how cybersecurity works. You want to take multiple steps, multiple layers of defense. So virtual private server. So if you want to really keep yourself anonymous, even though it's not required, you can set up a virtual private server. Now, this is pretty much a server that you would connect to and then execute all of your commands through. So like, for example, you would maybe SSH into a virtual private server that you set up, like maybe in DigitalOcean or maybe in AWS, and then you can do all of your ethical hacking activities through that address, and you can implement all the other stuff that we talked about before, like a non-serve, maybe the Tor browser, use a VPN if you want to further provide yourself with more privacy and to keep you anonymous on the web. So pretty much when you do this, I want you to realize that none of the commands are coming from your computer. So you're going to be as anonymous almost as possible. And you can rent a virtual private server from DigitalOcean for about $5 a month. I do that myself. I have a server with them. I'm probably going to have more servers with them. And then also AWS is another cheap option to just spin up a virtual private server that you can use to do different things with. So we're getting very, very, very secure and anonymous. So public Wi-Fi versus private Wi-Fi. Okay. So while you might be using Tor or a non-serve, and your IP addresses change, or your MAC addresses change, there is still some small, slight potential, very, very small, but slightly possible that your traffic can be tracked back to you. Okay. So if you're using private Wi-Fi at your home, you could potentially be easily identified. So you want to make sure that you take the extra precautions so that you're safe. So if you really, really wanted to, you might not see this as something that you're going to need to do, when you're actually going about your ethical hacking activities. But if you really want to stay anonymous, you can really just go use public Wi-Fi for all of your hacking activities, and pretty much nothing is going to be able to be traced back to you at all. Think about it. We changed our MAC address. We're going to be using a non-serve. Might be using a virtual private server. You might be on a VPN. You might be using a Tor browser, and then you might be on public Wi-Fi. No one is going to be able to find you. I can almost guarantee you that. I'm not going to say 100%, but close to it. All right.